Oh boy. I don't think I'm supposed to touch the bells. I'm not gonna touch them. I've obtained a trophy item. If you were playing as a goose, you could touch the items.
Bears.
Are you talking about the
Beats.
Entitled Goose game?
Battlestar Galactica.
Tiny! Hi, hello! I'm sorry I didn't get to see you when you were at TwitchCon. I stopped by the meet and greet area like, I think 30 minutes too late after you had already left. Your trench coat was adorable. You were fantastic. I hope that you were well. I love your face. I'm sorry. Yeah. I apologize for not being around more Sunday. What?
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
He's gonna have spoopy face. Or no face. Okay. That also is a thing. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Tiny. His headaches are gonna give me a headache. Yeah, the noise, the ringing is not... I don't enjoy it. Whoa! Whoa! There's a person behind you! Hello! Oh, that's the vision that they were seeing when they were under the medication or whatever. Wait, so did we go back in time?
Was that a sheer delusion?
Having heightened my knowledge of the arcane arts, I find myself contemplating the subject of the universals. Whether definitions exist in the nature of things or more conceptions. Illusionary and perhaps a sheer product of human language. Our means of receiving impressions are absurdly few, and our notions of surrounding objects infinitely narrow. We see things only as we are constructed to see them, and can gain no idea of their absolute nature. So, what lies beyond the woven limits of the flesh we've been trapped in, and is it really possible to pass beyond it at least once? What do we know of the world and the universe around us? For the last 10 years of my rough life, I've lived the indulging echoes of those scorching questions that have rendered me a ghost among the flocks. But yesternight, I finally got some answers. During the last session, Frank and I managed to get the printer to work, and even though the results are blurry, we have the first empirical proof that we saw out there. Wait, so I'm a different character now. Who am I? What year is it?
We need to be cautious, not to let anyone else see this grand collection. It could be extremely dangerous for both of us.
Okay. What the heck?
Deliberately preserved heads from Mesopotamian marshlands. Such cultivated minds kept in permanence by getting...
Oh, sorry, he was speaking. Permanence by getting dried under the scorching sun with methods now lost to us. As well as the sun, they were believed to be symbols of knowledge.
A stuffed, subadult Nile crocodile. One of the oldest creatures still living on the face of the earth.
Teeth grinding noises? I don't think I've ever played Amnesia. Teeth grinding noises would be a little too much for me.
A medicine man mask from Northwest Africa. A sacrifice ritual mask from Middle Africa.
Where am I? Who am I? What is going on? Also, why do I have a crowbar?
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
Oh, is this him going to Antarctica?
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
This relic is from Madagascar. I have two versions, but this one is extremely rare. It is called Hanaldi. Nobody knows exactly what it means, but from its symbolic depiction of a dark sphere inside a light one, it is thought that it could mean the underworld.
Oh, he was not done speaking, I'm sorry. I had it brought by an old captain friend who often visits that island for trading purposes. Guess this is the other version of it. These are some really creepy relics.
This is exactly the same room I've been in one of my visions.
Isn't this a painting? This is a painting in real life. I think I've seen that before. Old friend, what you've told me about the shared nature of the experience the Conarium provides me made me think about necromantic means of data inquiry. I am sure you'll remember what I told you about why certain corpses never decay, but rest firm and fat in their tombs for 1,000 years. I believe with some help from a certain acquaintance, I can provide you with such specimens. This would be beneficial for both of us, I believe. Warren. I don't remember if they were one of the crew members or not. I don't think I can interact with any of these books. Penguin! From Antarctica.
According to legend, this very djembe belonged to a learned drummer from Senegal who can speak with the dead by rhythmically beating it. A native drum from the Asmat people of New Guinea. Their creation myth says Fumerapits made the first carvings of men and women. By beating on this drum, Fumerapits caused the figures to dance, bringing them to life.
Yeah, these are the same things that we saw earlier. Weird flower. One 6/13. October 1949. 1/6 and what? 13.
Locked.
To play those drums? I don't know. Hard pass. These kind of remind me of the porgs from Star Wars, like their face.
Locked.
Right, everything is locked. Entry 3, the 22nd of September of 1944. Lying outside known space-time continuum, this is a dimension to which the gate is knowledge and the key is the Conarium. As we start to shed our fleshy bindings, we start to perceive more and more. We inquire by merely knowing and thinking on any subject matter. Windows to relate time and space open up before our non-material selves, our minds. And that's better. We've grasped the experiences and sessions are shared and even improved by all of our attendees' personal knowledge. Even thinking about the possibilities that may bestow upon us in our quest for transcending the limits of our mortal bodies is about to make me crazy. But sometimes I wonder what has been keeping our sanity intact inside of this forbidden place, behind the thick walls of pitch darkness surrounding us. There is something looming, whispering in my ears in a language familiar, yet I cannot discern its content, rather.
Looks like something's missing here.
Okay, let's go find something. Looked like it was a small circle of some sort. Hi, pirate.
Mask of an all-powerful moon goddess, esteemed by an eastern island tribe, now lost in time. It is from the private collection of the late famous hermit Klaus von Herdeth. Don't ask me how I get it. I have my ways.
I just realized there was
Elusive mask
numbers next
from
to
the
all of the
submerged parts of Kerguelen Islands.
next to all of the exhibits. Ugh.
A cryptic mask with an untraced origin.
That one's spoopy.
Locked.
This is called the Mask of the Beholder.
Hard to see with the light on or off.
Skulls from New Guinea that are believed to be housing protective spirits.
Oh great, can they protect me?
I need a phonograph cylinder.
Woodland Lizard Spirit Mask. a serpentine ritual mask from India, which is said to have hypnotic effects on the one who deeply gazes into its eyes.
It sounded like the floor is hollow back there.
1 second.
Looks like something's missing here.
Oh, this is the machine. This is our little hand dial thing. Okay. This looks like the thing for the lock downstairs. I can play this, I guess, in the phonograph.
When using Conarium, we are able to be seen as well as to see.
Good night, Apple Sniper.
For some time,
Thanks for hanging out.
I was detecting a conscious
It was nice to see you as well, Pirate.
previously unseen by my rudimentary vestiges. Only lately it becomes clear to me. Now it comes into every session and seems to materialize more and more each time. I won't attempt describing it, but only would say that it's not benevolent. From what I can get from its glowing semblance, which I believe is used as a way of communication, it can sense you, only if you spend a considerable time within the sessions. I've read about it in the cursed Necronomicon and some elusive records compiled from deep-rooted Bedouin oral literature. Thus learned that it tries reaching the corporeal vessel to dominate and execute the wanderers of the beyond, such as ourselves. But again, against all warnings, I was a fool to believe that I can stop it with just simple signs and incantations. As a result,
Tried to be the Witcher.
we ended up lighting up the place with myriads of candles as well as electrical lamps. But still shiver with fear, with every noise our rundown enclave is causing. Isolated from ancient darkness of the night.
I've seen this painting too. It's like a demon sitting on her chest and then one of the horses of the apocalypse in the background or something.
I need something that can fit.
The nightmare? I think so. I guess we can try downstairs to open up this door. More information is needed. Find a letter. Dear friend, judging from the tone in your last correspondence, I see that you were shocked to hear how far I've been able to progress. You asked me how I did it, and here I tell you every detail. I believe you'll remember my mentioning to you a young gentleman named Frank Gilman from, I don't know how to say that. When I saw his thesis on the penal gland, its development and structural evolution in the decadence over the course of 1,000 years, I knew it was one of the step closer to freeing myself from the chains of our corporeal limits. Harley, that boy was able to understand the underlying notions and spot. Wait, so this is me as a character who we're playing. Spot the details I was unsure of. I contacted and only partly told him about my research so that he may not treat me as the others did. As a man of science, I was sure that he would get anxious, and so he did. After days and nights of meticulous work changing the design of the machine I originally built and fine-tuning it to adapt our physiology, we managed to make the device work without rejection by the brain. It was not a design for humans, yet we managed to prepare it for us. You remember how those so-called scientific communities mocked me for when I first told them about my theory of transcending the human senses using a mechanical device? To hell with them. They mocked me with the assertion that I cannot be tested by current methods of scientific inquiry. And here it is, giving enough empirical data related to the sessions. It is an alien sensation using it, seeing and feeling without the help of one's corporeal body, while floating easily in the ocean of darkness. I'll write to you again in the coming weeks and invite you to personally see the results. E.W. Ross. I feel like I'm missing something somewhere. Like I have to go find a drawer or closet or cabinet or something I have not yet looked through. And I can't open some of these doors.
Locked.
Why did it give me a crowbar? Oh, the crowbar is gone. Okay. I guess I use it to open up the floor. This is another painting. Like vampires? You didn't check these. Nope. Had to have missed something. Like, what am I supposed to do with these dates? 1/6/13.
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
Grant us eyes. No idea. There's only three buttons that we can press. Doesn't give you any sort of like failure indicator, it just resets. I don't remember seeing any of these symbols around anywhere. You returned with ice cream? What kind of ice cream? Coffee ice cream? Ooh. I don't really know. What to do with this. You haven't gotten to see Pumpkinberry spoopy emotes yet? They're quite spoopy. Okay, well I need a clue or something because I don't know really what to do with that lock.
Locked.
Was I supposed to be paying attention to the numbers? Oh my gosh, I missed a drawer. Dear E.W. Ross, how can we comprehend exactly how much time has passed since the erection of the earliest ziggurats of Sumeria? What can we know about the time-worn Sphinx still standing at the Giza Plateau? They only justify the sheer ignorance of mankind and forcibly making us admit our instantaneous vibrations in the vast cosmos are but an illusion. Today I want to inform you about something that is equally as interesting as such edifices. That's something I presume you will have a hard time believing. I have finally acquired some information regarding the fabled cities of, I don't know how to say this, which are said to have been built in an undreamt age of certain wonders and rumored to have been intentionally submerged beneath the eternally shifting sands thousands of years ago. There's even more to the story. According to the reliable source, there should be depictions or information about the locations of ancient Conariums buried within those halls. Within a few weeks, you'll receive a book containing the location of those cities and a map predating all maps known today. Directly copied from the antediluvian originals. I am sure you excited beyond imagination and eager to discuss these findings in detail, but that will have to wait a while since I'll be away for some time visiting the oriental wonders of the old world. I'm sure you know what I mean. Hope to see you soon. I didn't even realize I could open this drawer. Sorry. Well, that didn't really help me much. And I can't open anymore. Okay. Can't really interact with anything else. Entry 2. As told in some banned ancient volumes, I was able to acquire this evident, it is evident that the Conarium, when properly adapted to the world, to work with the human psyche and physiology, can transcend the mind beyond limits of time and space into a particular place we are not yet to explore. Enough of our own experiences corresponding exactly with the depictions provided in the Necromonicon and some other books of forgotten lore, I would easily declare myself a madman. Cursively, I have solid evidence printed out for me to justify the objectivity of my position. The dimension is completely devoid of light, other than some small glowing and morphing geometrical shapes appearing and disappearing momentarily around us. It all feels extremely cold, but I do believe these are just null sensations that our physical bodies attain from what otherwise impossible to acquire without the Conarium. It is not for us to see this fantastic void with a pair of corporeal eyes. and possibly we are the first explorers ever to reach this ancient forbidden place. But the question now weighing heavily on my mind is whether we could fully understand this experience with the hindrance of our own limited sensations. Interesting. Hi, River. Yeah, we're playing spooky games, I'm sorry. Did I check the tabs in all the books? So we have our journal, which is like interactions and transcriptions of, like voice things. We have our documents of like letters and stuff. That we have been finding and reading as we get them. I don't have many drawings, I just have these symbols. And this symbol. And I'm not really sure about the secrets.